Dying as a martyr, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all martyrdom. Ameen. Don't be afraid to say ameen. Dying as a martyr, as virtuous as it is, right? You're making a momentary sacrifice to give everything. Your problems with this dunya are now over. You've entered eternal bliss with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
If we become shuhada, what's better than that?
Allah said the mujahideen, Allah has raised them up before everyone else.
There is no greater amal action than jihad fi sabilillah.
There is no doubt, as I said, that jihad is the most virtuous activity that a person can be involved in.
The first of them is the stations of the mujahideen. Allah has preferred those that strive in His cause physically with their bodies.
الحمد لله الذي خلق الحور الحسان كأنهن الياقوت والمرجان فجعلهن للمؤمنين قاصرات الطرف لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان. أخي أتحبها؟ فلك زوجتان بدخولك الجنان لا حيض ولا نفاس لا بصاق ولا مخاط لا بول ولا غائط، بل لو أن امرأة من أهل الجنة اطلعت على أهل الأرض لأضاءت ما بينهما ولملأته ريحا، لذا تعطى في الجنة قوة كذا وكذا من الجماع. قيل يا رسول الله أو نطيق ذلك؟ قال يعطى قوة 100 رجل.
So this is Islam, the so-called religion of peace, that tells you that if you blow yourself up together with a bunch of other innocent people, then you would be rewarded by Allah with 72 virgins in heaven who are going to service and pleasure you one after the other. Yeah, this is the religion of wondrous doings. I mean, anyway guys, that is not why we are here today. What I'm about to show you today is something that the globalists, the left, and the woke crowd desperately wants silenced. The growing wave of Muslims, I mean real Muslims, people who are born and raised in the faith, who are publicly denying Islam, exposing its darkness and running straight into the arms of Jesus Christ for salvation. Now, I've been seeing many of these videos. I've been seeing them everywhere lately. And as a Christian who values truth, who values freedom, and who values human dignity, I cannot help but celebrate every single one of these guys, okay? I'm talking about the people risking everything, their families, their safety, even their lives, to come out and denounce this cult of a religion called Islam. And when you hear their reasons for living, you will understand exactly why so many of them are waking up to the reality and denouncing the cult. You know, these Muslims like to tell you, they are always quick to tell you that Islam is the fastest growing religion in the whole world. But what they do not want you to know is that there are also so many of the people in the religion who are living that cult of a religion every single day. They don't want you to know that. They only want you to believe that Islam is the fastest growing religion. But they don't want you to know the increasing number of people who are quitting that same religion every single day. People are renouncing Islam every day, and they are totally giving their lives to Jesus Christ. These individuals are even telling us that they did not just leave Islam, okay? They ran away from Islam. They sprinted away from Islam, from the cult of Islam. And I'm going to show you 2 or 3 of the powerful testimonies that hit me really hard. First, we have this brave woman, daughter of one of Hamas's own founders, raised in Qatar to hate Israel, to hate the Jews, to hate Christians, and curse them all day long. She was taught that the Quran commands killing of the infidels, which includes, Christians, Jews, and people who are not Muslims. But when she moved to Gaza in 2012 and she saw what Hamas actually does, the broken promises, the violence against their own Palestinian people, the hypocrisy and destruction, something snapped inside her. And that was when she started questioning everything. Take a look, guys.
I had born and raised in Qatar, and my father is one of the founders of Hamas. My father and my mom, they raised us to hate Israel and hate Jewish, hate Christian. We used to curse all the Christian and the Jewish. We feel like we should kill them because this is what Quran say. I moved to Gaza, and in 2012, I started having questioning because I saw what Hamas doing in Gaza They said like we're coming here to make everyone equality, and they give people promises and nothing happened. But they just make Gaza more worse, and they start killing the Palestinians. And I feel like something wrong with this religion. I never been satisfied with God. I feel God will never be happy on me. I don't have any guarantee to go to Jannah. I'm always scared from hell. Islam is not give you peace, and you're always scared. But I've been like praying every single day. God, if you exist, I want to know you. I want to meet you, because I know deep inside there is a God. 2014, there was a war between Hamas and Israel. In that night, they bombed our neighbor's house, and it was so scary for me. I feel like, oh, I will die soon. So I've been crying a lot in that night. I said, God, if you exist, please, I want to know you. So in that night, I was dreaming. I saw Jesus' face coming out the moon, and he said, Ana Rab Yeshua, like I'm the God Jesus. He was say, Inti binti ma tkhafi. You are my daughter, don't be afraid. And when I woke up, I feel like there's a light in the room. Something like, oh, this is real. I never heard about Yeshua's name before, because we call him Isa in Quran. But when I heard the name, I feel like it's a beautiful name, and he's a beautiful God. And I feel peace inside my heart. For the first time, I feel like someone's loved me. So I start to search about his name in Google. The first verse come to my face, it's love your enemies. And Jesus, I said, oh, who said love your enemies? Like in Quran said, like we should kill all the Jewish, we should kill all the Christian. Who us to love the enemies? When I hear someone become a Christian, converting to Christian, I feel like, oh, we will go to hell definitely. Now it's me, like accepting Jesus in my life, and I start the journey with him.
Beautiful testimony. I mean, this is the kind of videos that warms my heart. And I know that some of you are going to be like, oh, all religions are just fallacies. All religions are a bunch of crazy, unreal beliefs. I know some of you genuinely believe that. And honestly, I don't really blame anybody. I don't blame you. Everybody is allowed to have the belief they wish, okay? But I am a Christian, and I believe in God. And I would rather believe and follow a religion that tells me to love my enemies, a religion whose forerunners and whose prophets all did wonderful things, teaching us to love one another and to even love our enemies. Jesus was the manifestation of goodness. He never for one day advocated for the killing of anybody, okay? Even people who have been condemned to be killed, he said, set them free, okay? So I would rather follow his religion than follow a religion that tells me that it is okay to marry a 6-year-old little girl and consummate that marriage when she turns 9 years old. Just like this 7-year-old girl who is being forced to marry this 58-year-old man. Watch. Guys, imagine that this was your daughter. Imagine that this 7-year-old girl is your daughter, and they are forcing her to marry this old man. Like, just try to put this into perspective. Anyway, this is another 9-year-old girl crying bitterly as she is being sold by her own family and forced into an arranged marriage with a 60-year-old man. Yes, watch. She's crying. Yes, she's crying. She doesn't want to sign the papers. She does not want to marry the old man. And yet she is being forced. I mean, this is heartbreaking. I mean, these Muslims were shown an example from their most respected, most perfect prophet, Muhammad, okay? Imagine following a religion that tells me to kill anybody who disagrees with my religion or my idea of God, to slaughter so-called infidels, people who don't subscribe to my ideology. It tells me to kill them. A religion that also promises to give me abundant sexual pleasures if I'm able to blow myself up, if I'm able to kill more people in my own death. So I would rather, guys, choose a religion that is actually peace personified than a religion that claims to be peaceful but literally translates to terrorism, mayhem, and human rights violations. So yeah,
Why did you leave Islam? Why did you leave Islam? I did not leave, I ran away. I ran for my life. I chose my integrity, I chose my humanity over the religion. The reason why I did that is very clear. My humanity comes first. My integrity comes first. And the fact that I'm a woman and there is no place for me in the religion. I cannot keep pretending that there is a place and it respects my rights, because one local village malam told me that it respects my rights. It says this. They try to manipulate me. They do takia. No. And yes, I do understand that every soul will taste. Kullu nafsin za'iqatul maut. Every soul will taste death. That I understand. And by the time I die, I'll go and meet my God. Whatever God is, whatever devil, whatever it is I'm going to find myself, I will go and explain myself to them. But for now, I know they do again. I know they do again. I don't remove hijab.
Guys, people are waking up to the fact that Islam, especially in its pure, unfiltered form, that so many countries and imam even still enforce, is built on a foundation that crushes the human spirit. Think about it. Islamism and the doctrine of jihad have fueled countless acts of murder and terrorism all over the world, all in the name of their God. Yet they try to tell you that they are peaceful. Just since 1980 till now, these guys have claimed uncountable lives of innocent individuals. In October 23, 1983, we had the Beirut barracks bombings that happened in Lebanon, where the Islamic Jihad, through Hezbollah, backed by Iran, used suicide truck bombs on US and French military barracks, killing 241 US Marines plus 58 French paratroopers and 6 civilians. February 26, 1993, World Trade Center bombing that happened in New York of USA, where the Al-Qaeda-linked terrorists detonated a truck bomb in the garage, killing 6 people and injuring over 1,000 people. August 7, 1998, US embassy bombings that happened in Kenya and Tanzania, where Al-Qaeda truck bombs hit US embassies, killing 224 individuals, mostly locals, and also injured over 4,000 human beings. Then in 2001, we had the 9/11 attacks that happened in USA, where Al-Qaeda hijacked 4 planes, crashed into World Trade Center, the Twin Towers, Pentagon, and a field in Pennsylvania, killing 2,996 people and injuring over 25,000 people, the deadliest terror attack in history. In October 12, 2002, we had the Bali bombings. Also, in March 11, 2004, we had Madrid train bombings. And this is just scratching the surface, guys. We can go all day mentioning all the terrorist attacks that have happened at the hands of these Muslims. In fact, according to comprehensive data, the Taliban alone is responsible for killing 71,965 people. ISIS is responsible for 69,641 people. Boko Haram is responsible for causing tens of thousands of more deaths, including child abductions like the case of Chibok girls that took place in my country, Nigeria. Al-Qaeda, 14,000 plus deaths. That is what they have caused. These are not isolated incidents. They are the direct result of jihad doctrine as taught in the texts and followed by Islamists who view non-believers, apostates, women, and insufficiently Islamic Muslims as their targets. In many Islamic nations and under strict Sharia, living the Islamic faith is punishable by death. Families, communities, even government hunt down the converts. Guys, I'm not talking about something that happens in ancient history. I'm talking about something that is happening today, right now. Apostasy equals death. People are being killed, beaten, or threatened simply for choosing Christ. Yet, yeah, we have these brave souls standing up anyway and saying that they have finally found true salvation and that they are living the cult of Islam. Look at what Islam does to women. Just take a look at Afghanistan under the Taliban. Take a look at that country. Girls are banned from going to school. Women are forced into full burqas, covering themselves from head to toe to the extent that they have no identity. They are beaten for showing a little bit of skin, not allowed to sing, not allowed to talk in public. Women cannot even go outside the street without a male chaperone. They have been denied basic human rights. The country has been completely destroyed, not by Western imperialism, but by the iron fist of Islamic rule. Women are treated like property. They have neither a voice nor freedom. And then there is the issue of child marriage, the horror of child marriage that should make every decent human being sick to their stomach. Take a look at this old man. This little child is his wife and she is pregnant. She is pregnant, guys. What the hell is happening? What the hell is going on? This is Afghanistan for you. This is also Pakistan for you. This is the Islamic world for you. This is the horror, the atrocities, the evil that is being perpetuated under the umbrella of this particular faith. This is why so many people are leaving. They see the hatred, the violence, the oppression, the fear, the uncertainty, the underdevelopment that strict Islamic governances brings. They see no peace, only submission through force. They see a system that promises paradise but delivers hell on earth for anybody who steps out of line. As a Christian, guys, I rejoice every time I see one of these testimonies coming up, okay? Because in Christ, we have real freedom, real love, real salvation. Our salvation is not earned by fear and terrorism and endless rituals. No, but it is given freely through the cross. Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." He did not say, "Submit or die." He did not say, "Kill the infidels to obtain 72 virgins." No. And that is the difference that is changing lives. And the reason I am proudly a Christian every day. I am so happy that these ex-Muslims have woken up to reality, and I pray that many of them achieve this awakening. As always, guys, these are my thoughts and my opinions. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel. Like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or buy me a coffee if you like, as a way of supporting the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.